Hello, hello. This is Erik with Alternating with Erik. I'm sitting here with my friend Connor,
Hi.
and today we're doing a Let's Play for Snatcher, a game that came out in 1994 by Konami. And as I've been told, there's going to be a lot of dialogue for this game, so...
Well, we are playing a visual novel type sort of game, so saying it has a lot of dialogue is kind of the obvious thing.
No, okay.
So my uncle introduced me to this game, of all people, and now I may be wrong on this, but someone can correct me in the YouTube comments.
Someone can roast you in the YouTube comments.
In the YouTube comments. By the way, I've got something we can talk about while we're playing this, about YouTube comments. But I picked this game because I believe Akira Yamaoka may have done the music for this. And he also did the music, as you know, for Silent Hill and things like that. And if you know our podcast, Alternating with Erik, we are now every week talking about why a certain geeky topic that we like is special. And so we're going to play this. We're going to play Silent Hill, some of those games. Couple, maybe Contra as well, I'm thinking. We're just going to get a gist of like a lot of his soundtracks. And so, yeah, because I believe he did the soundtrack for this. And this is, of course, Erik will know that this is by Kojima, who, of course, did the Metal Gear Solid games, which I know you've played a couple of them.
Oh, I've played a few of them. Yeah. Still haven't managed to finish any of them, but I hopefully will. Here we go.
Yeah, just hit X or whatever.
So hang on.
Just hit start. You're good. Just hit start.
On what exactly?
Or back or whatever it is. There you go.
God, that could not sound any creepier. Honestly.
Well, you gotta set the mood, man. I told you this might be Akira Yamaoka who did Silent Hill, so... But he's got to work with, the Sega Genesis. This was Sega CD, I believe.
Sega CD? Really?
So Sega CD was like... so you had the Turbo Graphics thing, which was basically just extra RAM, I think, and extra sound card, just extra, basically. And it was just a big giant box on top of the other one. I'm not kidding. Like, it's like another chunk just added. And this one literally is just another chunk add on top, but a CD-ROM thing. So this is like a CD-ROM game, basically. Before PS1. One of the first, like, sort of CD-ROM type things.
Carried by the trade winds, Lucifer Alpha spreads throughout Eastern Europe and Eurasia, destroying 80% of the populace.
I think I always skip this. Like, I always forget the main backdrop thing of the actual story, and I just follow the story as it goes along.
Fair enough. Although in this case, we must follow it, as we must be aware that this has some real, well, this hits a little too close to home at the moment.
Well, the plot of this is basically taken from, like, several other movies. Like, this is just heavily inspired by Terminator, heavily inspired by Blade Runner, and so many other things. Oh, and the main character is called Gillian because, I'm pretty sure because of X-Files. Gillian Anderson.
Yep.
They can sweat.
That would be my estimation, at least.
Part organic, part machine. They're almost impossible to distinguish from those they kill.
Oh, that is terrifying.
And what you'll see with the androids in this, because this is the English version.
These mysterious invaders become known as...
I think they had to change the eye color in this, because they look too much like the Terminator, as you can probably see there.
Really?
And all they did was like change the eyes, if I believe, like from red to green.
Oh my god. Alright, so here we go. We have a title screen, so we might be going somewhere with this.
One sec, guys. Alright, I think we're good.
Was that distracting you?
No, I'm just... so you guys might have... I was trying to move the mouse. I think I was worried the mouse was going to come up in the picture, so I just moved it so we get a bit more of it.
Okay, this is Japan, 50 years after 1996. So this is Japan 2036?
How outdated is this? Is this
no, 2046, oops.
Oh, yeah. So at least...
2047. I was close. I was
Yeah,
close.
Hey, it's not that far after the new Blade Runner. You
No, you're right, it's
Was
not.
it Blade Runner 245 or something? What is it?
What is it? It was 2047, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
It was pretty much the same year.
Yeah.
Well,
Told you,
This-
man. The music is made possibly by Yamaoka. So.
Yamaoka. I think Yamaoka does a really good.
You
what is
wouldn't
it?
think this is Silent Hill music, but
No, you wouldn't, because this is bloody. This is
Yeah.
a good.
So-
what is it? Blues or maybe saxophone track? Was it
yeah,
blues
it's
track?
pretty. I think they were actually able to do more instrumentation on the CD as well, because you can obviously fit more, sound and other things on it. You can fit more RAM, more bits, that sort of thing. So you get a bit more bit depth, stuff like that. So they can actually have. I think that sounds like a real sax to me, unlike when you would play other games where it has like a shitty MIDI sax.
Oh dear, what's all this?
Because this certainly is going to have a lot of MIDI still.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's
There you go, Hideo.
Hey,
Yeah,
Tomiharu Kinoshita.
Now, are they going to do the music, and am I going to be proven horribly wrong?
Oh, don't worry, we've all
Either
been there.
way, this is a good Kojima game, so if we're playing this for,
I really got to look more into Hideo Kojima's games.
His main stuff is still just Metal Gear. He's done other stuff, but...
Exactly. And I
some
haven't seen too much into other stuff other than the Metal Gear series and Silent Hill series.
See, they didn't specify the exact... It's just Konami something group. So I think Kojima...
The Konami fan club,
I think Yamaoka's in that group, yeah.
produced by Konami Tomo.
But what I was going to mention, since we got a bit of downtime before we... oh no, we got a beat here, actually.
How was work? Everything okay?
Gillian, what is it?
One of the
What's
first
wrong?
dubbed games as well.
I've become a junker.
A junker? Gillian, but why?
Jamie, you know why. It's the only way we can regain our lost memories.
Junker means a completely different phrase currently.
Every time we try to remember our pasts.
So
I have to face them to find out why.
Yes, but I can sense that
This
there is
conversation's
something
getting a
terrible
bit
hidden in
weird.
our past. And if we remember it,
Yeah,
will
it makes more
destroy us.
sense as you go along. I don't know, they're weird. They got an interesting... It's very generic American 80s movie sort of tropes in this movie.
but those are some of the best tropes.
Like, they have memory loss. That's because, of course. Oh yeah, I was going to say, that animation I do really like on Clear Hair and this bit here.
Yeah,
I like this.
the smoke animation especially, that just looks... Actually looks really nice.
Gillian Seed, estimated age 31.
I hope you like that shot, because they use that shot a lot in this game when he's driving.
Protective custody and the
Yo, in fairness,
He always looks like he's taking a shit while he's driving the car.
they have improved that with a lot of games by just making you look at the environment as you travel rather than the character.
Yeah, and that's
What
why they
they
got
do.
speed lines, because they can't also show you the background of where he's driving.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why Star Wars was created.
Jamie and Gillian separate.
Well, there is actually a Star Wars game for the Sega, one of the Genesis.
Yeah, I remember some of the YouTube commenters saying that that's the best way they learned English.
Really?
Or reading, actually, sorry. That's how they read, by playing a Star Wars game.
Where did you see those comments? Like on some Russian video or something?
No, I think Jacksepticeye once did it.
Oh, okay.
But I can't remember if that was him or someone else.
Because you learned English because, by the way, Erik's a Russian martial artist. If we didn't mention that, I'm a musician.
I will now actually reveal how I learned English. So, other than one of my English teachers bullying me into it, I learned English by reading Tintin and Asterix comics.
Oh.
Those were my favorites.
I thought you like watched movies like this and Die Hard, like Blade Runner and Die Hard, to get your English.
Hell no. Right,
Yeah.
there we go.
So enter, obviously, or you're gonna look around. You're gonna investigate.
Investigate. Right, so here's one weird thing I just realized. The right button, that's the button I'm using right now.
Well, you said it. You gotta work with it.
Right. I was gonna ask for an explanation from Connor, but I can see him being a smartass is much more.
This is a game
appropriate.
that's made for a Sega CD controller, well, just a Sega controller, and you're playing it on an Xbox controller. So
I've tried to investigate the operator, but she's protected by a shield.
oh shit, Sherlock. Alright.
Excuse me? Looks
We
like
can say
a
shit on
government.
here. Oh, you can't. Well, we can swear about what we'll lose. Well, we're not making any money off of this at this point.
Great. Front pod. The shield is heat-proof and shock-proof, specifically designed to withstand an attack by snatchers. Some heavy-duty stuff. Huh. This place may be more dangerous than I thought. Really? Really? Alright, what else? The camera. Monitoring the officers.
You can go inside because you're gonna have to do a lot of this sort of stuff when you go inside as well.
I will do this to torture you.
This is my least like. I don't mind some of the investigation in this, but oh my god, like it won't let you in this game like go anywhere until it's like, no, you didn't look in that file cabinet like the second time.
Alright, let's have a look around. No, I'm kidding.
Just go inside, Jesus Christ.
Alright, fine. I'm afraid only junk.
Oh yeah, and you can be a
personnel are
total
allowed
dick in this as well. You can be a total pervy dick if you want to, but
to- I'm gonna be honest with you, that's what me and my cousin wanted to do in the first Mass Effect game. But then he got bored and didn't want to do it with me, so I was like, dude, come on, we're gonna be this massive prick in Mass Effect 1. We were gonna...
wait, would you been fem ship or male ship?
male ship.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say it would be kind of funny if you were female ship and been a dick to all the males.
It might have been one of our ideas.
Then you would have
later
been
on.
conflicting usual, stereotype of
Well, that's not really...
pervy gamer.
Well, to be honest, that's not exactly conflicting to me since I think all human beings are dicks.
Alright.
What organization
That's
are
gonna
you
get
with?
us. That's gonna get us lots of comments and
All right, let's
good
talk.
positive stuff.
Gillian Seed. I've been assigned to Junker headquarters effective today.
Oh, you're Mr. C. Please forgive me. My name is Mika Slayton. I'm the administrative assistant and operator here at Junker headquarters. Very pleased to meet you.
I do enjoy how they put a lot of detail into these things, and the detail.
You can look if you want. Jesus Christ, man.
I will look because I want to.
I will say, out of all the love interests, she is probably the best looking one out of all the ones they give you in this game.
What? Not the blonde?
Yeah, you can get more hair.
All right, so now we know.
I'm more of a brunette than.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm not against blondes. It's just that one's not my type.
Let's have a look at Mika. You're really very pretty.
Yeah, see, this is where you can be a creep and you just bloody keep looking at her and come on, don't
Investigate.
don't investigate her. Investigate the plate or anything
Fine.
else. Be a gentleman.
Japanese undercover neurokinetic elimination ranger.
That's what the Junker thing stands for.
What do you know?
Yeah.
Talk
You
or
could
ask?
say, Eric, you've got some power, which makes you a Power Ranger.
All right, let me throw something in your face. All right, so how do I get in or actually just
You
kind
can't until you ask a bunch of questions and investigate stuff. That doesn't mean
Okay.
you have to be a perv, but you could just ask general.
Could you tell me about the Jungle operations?
While you
Special
do this, we can
force?
just talk about anything because it's going to be a lot of.
Can't imagine there could be
important
anything
stuff.
else more important to talk about than
Junker.
government intelligence. Okay,
Isn't this like your work basically? Talking about government information all day that you can't discuss on
more or
outside
less?
of work.
But then
Kind of like
again-
here, how he probably couldn't talk about any of this outside of his work.
Maybe, which is rather weird because I haven't joined the GCSB, so I'm not exactly sure what I can or can't talk about. So, all right, but here we go. This is my first time in town. Oh, you'll get used to it right away. Everybody's
You don't need to put on a
pretty
voice,
well.
Eric.
Aw. You never let me put on voices.
Would you prefer I read one set of lines and you read one set of lines?
Good Lord, no. It's Japan, but it's not Japan, if you know what I mean.
They already have voice actors anyway. Everybody knows what they sound like.
Hang on, let me make a joke about this. There are many different ethnic groups and types of people here. It's Japan, but it's not Japan, if you know what I mean. I think I do. I think even Japan doesn't know if it's Japan.
Okay.
All the weird crap that happens there. All right, and about Mika. Is this gonna be the creep?
It usually is.
Oh, do I have
Just
to?
No, you can do anything else. Usually after a while it gives you an option to go somewhere else. So you've already asked both of those.
Oh, thank God. The beep button lets me go back.
Yep.
Okay, so talk.
You can go talk, investigate.
I've been assigned to Junker Head Club, blah, blah, blah. You just told me that mother of...
Go investigate.
Investigate what?
Do anything but Mega. You've done.
Area. If I want to run too much, I'll make a bad first impression. So? I bet you'd like to see the office, right?
Yes, thank you. Keep investigating. You'll get something.
Okay.
Go camera, or what one haven't you done yet? That's the thing with this game. You got to remember what you haven't investigated and then investigate.
Oh, son of a...
Because this game thinks you're like 5 sometimes. It's like, have you clicked every option in your option thing, even the ones that aren't relevant to what's going on?
That sounds like a government test I just took previously.
Yeah.
But it was made by a guy who seems to think that they have to get the exact answer they wrote down instead of what everybody else thinks.
I won't say what the job is because I haven't got it yet, or have got it yet. But I did a phone interview this week, and I had a bunch of questions I had to do beforehand, just on like an online thing. And some of them were really personal. Some of them were like, "What's your relationship with your father? Is it good? Do you get along with the opposite sex? Do you get along with people of different ethnicities?
That is weird.
Do you have any problems with religion? You know, all this sort of
What?
yeah.
That's what we. That's
Like
what
other
we used to
people's
ask our.
religions,
That's
like-
what I used to ask my clients in my previous job.
Well,
what the hell?
I won't say what the job is, but it's not the type of job where these questions are really that relevant. But whatever.
Usually not. But
It's like kind of customer service type job. That's all I'm gonna say.
that is weird.
So
No, I have to investigate Mika.
no, you don't. You can go area. You haven't done area yet. Have
I've
you?
done area.
Okay, go out. Go look. Have you done look? Have you
No.
looked at anything? Well, you have to look at something now.
Uh,
I told you this kind of sucks. This is the one
security
shitty
looks
thing about
really
this game.
tight.
So while you're doing this, I this week did something very stupid. Speaking of YouTube's comments, I don't usually post on YouTube in the comment section for the very obvious reason I'm sure Erik knows.
Oh my God. Do I have to? I've
Unless
done
it's
everything.
something nice, you know.
Talk,
But I you can talk to.
Mr. Seed, especially if it's concerning an attractive man like you. Sorry, who's supposed to be hitting on who exactly?
She's doing a little bit more nicely than
Ask. Oh my God, what do I do next?
you. Gotta keep doing it, man. Have you looked at everything? Have you asked everything?
Hang on, let me investigate. I've done everything except investigate Mika.
Go back to look. Have you done look everything?
I've done look at everything.
Have you asked everything?
Yes.
Go to ask again.
Okay. I've asked about all these things.
Try asking again. And not about Mika. Ask about Junkers.
Okay.
See if she gives you something different. But yeah. So Erik, I posted.
Son of a-
I posted in the comment section
Yes.
of one of the new Robert Pattinson like pictures or something of Batman.
Oh, yeah?
And basically, if you want to go ahead, I'm just saying
Fine.
you're gonna create thing. I basically posted because people were bitching about Robert Pattinson not, bulking up for the role.
Yeah, I can enter.
Mr. Seed?
Gillian's fine, and you can call me Gillian, Mika.
Okay, Gillian. I'll open the main door and show you around.
All right, what's happening with Mr. Patterson?
Oh, so I commented on the fact that all these people were bitching so much about him, like not being Mr. Go to the gym, 500, steroids. Everybody's bitching that he's not like Chris Hemsworth. They're like, oh, he's not the real Batman. Why is it? Because Robert Pattinson isn't putting on any extra weight or anything. Okay, you heard that.
Yeah.
Which I think is fine because Batman doesn't have to be, like a Hulk. He can be kind of Bruce Lee weight as well. He could be.
Yeah.
But everybody was like,
In fairness, Batman. What is it? One of the Batman cartoons. It featured a Batman that was pretty much a skinny teenager, which is like, and he still wore a suit.
Yeah.
That was comic book logic allowed him to
I also think
lift boulders.
I also think if he's younger, he should be a bit skinnier, and if he's older, he can be a bit bigger.
Wait, where am I supposed to go? The chief's office?
Just anywhere, man.
Oh, okay.
Don't go chief's office yet. You have to talk. Go to the computer room.
Oops.
Or she'll
that's
say.
right. The chief told me to bring you
she'll say
down
go to
as
the
soon
chief's
as you
office.
showed
anyways.
up.
But
Chief.
basically,
Yes, our big boss here at Junker headquarters. That's his office right over there.
yeah, you'll see that. Basically, I made that comment and I started a Twitter war.
Chief Cunningham,
Not a Twitter war,
William
a
Seed is here.
YouTube
I brought
comment
him in
war,
as you
basically.
requested.
People arguing back and forth.
I'm Benson
Oh,
Because of one
Connor.
comment.
Operations.
Why?
Alien Seed. I've been transferred here from the
I just want people being so
17th Special Forces
stupid. And then I realized I did something really
Heard all
stupid.
about your special training in the military.
My God, look at
I
that,
hope
Connor.
you'll put it to good use.
It's the
It's
most
a fine
spectacular
stash.
80s mustache I have ever seen.
Fine stash.
I know. Seriously, name one movie where in the 80s where you haven't seen that
I
mustache.
still can't remember a thing from before the army picked me up.
Turner
And
and
it can't be a
Turner and
romantic
Hooch.
one. Huh?
Turner and Hooch.
Yes, but
Son of
we're
a-
separated now. She has amnesia.
No, a black guy has that in
Between
Die
the
Hard.
two of us.
I was gonna say maybe Die Hard, but then I was like, no, the black cop has a beard like that.
Yeah, most of
mustache
the what is it? The black
Okay.
actors in
So-
the 80s you had these
So
mustaches.
Eric, you have to do the same shit we did before.
I'm kidding.
Well, that guy is kind of a white version of Danny Glover from Lethal Weapon when you think about it.
Yeah.
Same beard, same hairstyle. Like,
But hang on. Did this game come out before or after Lethal Weapon?
oh, way after Lethal Weapon. 'Cause Lethal
Okay.
Weapon's 80s, I
Yeah.
think. At least the first one is.
Okay, so if we don't hear the line, "I'm too old for this shit," I'll be very
While he's on a
disappointed.
toilet, while the bombs.
I'm too old for this
No,
shit.
you do know that.
Ugh.
You do know that's a literal plot in the movie. He doesn't say like this. He's literally said that in that movie, and then he's on a toilet, and there's a bomb in the toilet, and I'm pretty sure at one point he says, "I'm too old for this shit," while he's probably taking a shit. Oh. Can't get more meta than that. All right.
Oh, you really can't.
So
I'm looking at the picture.
what's cool is there is a plot twist later on when you come back to this office, way later on in the game.
Okay.
Where you investigate this, and there's some things you won't notice now, but they're there, and they're pretty cool and pretty scary.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna keep investigating the. So this is his taste in art, huh? Well, to be fair, our taste in art are a little bit weird.
Yeah, Eric, you don't have any paintings in your... Oh, you have one, from what I can see. It's
Oh, that's because. Do you have any idea how hard it is to find a copy of a Salvador Dali to put up on your wall?
Can you explain it? Because, people can't see what's in your room right now, so it's sort of...
They don't need to know what's in my room.
Well, what's
What
the
they
painting?
need to know is that I have nothing in my room representing Salvador Dali.
Okay, well, I was just going to ask. Tell them what's on your walls.
Oh, that's a picture of an owl I was given by a roommate.
All right.
And it's pretty well done.
Yeah.
It's an air cushion type sofa.
No shit.
It
It does look very 80s, actually, the couch. Like, it reminds me of one of those sort of...
Oh,
or like a
geez.
50s diner. You know
And-
what I mean? Like the Burger King, like
An
the...
80s couch and an 80s game? Wow.
This is a 90s game based on 80s
Yeah.
sort of aesthetic.
Yeah.
Like Blade Runner. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, more asking, more looking.
About Junkers. Junker headquarters was set up a year ago. Blah blah blah. Blah.
This game is exposition the game, basically.
Exposition.
I hope you love dialogue.
Exposition.
I hope you like dialogue because you're going to be seeing a lot of it.
And this is why they've invented the skip button.
Yep.
Actually, no.
I'm gonna love when we have to do some shooting because I'm wondering how your trolls are gonna work for when we have to do shooting. because it's hard enough having to do it on a on like a laptop. I've like played this game on a laptop just using the keys, and that's pretty hard. Because this game was had a laser gun thing as well,
Oh, yeah.
but we obviously don't have that. So
That should be enough to make your duties
Yeah.
as a junker quite clear. This is your junker ID card.
Yeah, not even a little. I skipped the whole dialogue.
Carrying it allows you to exercise your special authority.
I see.
Thank God this is not like that one episode of The Simpsons where Mr. Burns explained everything to Homer, and Homer's like, "Can you explain to me about the thing with the thing and on this thing?"
that's
It's like,
it's Homer the Smithers. That's when he becomes
pretty
Smithers
much.
for a.
yeah.
Sounds like it's a rough
My favorite part is that just he
Go see Harry.
punches Mr. Burns out a window.
Oh, no, he just punches him in the office. He doesn't punch him out the window.
Oh yeah. But then later on, he hits at that bear that's in the office, and the bear in the office hits Mr. Burns, and he falls out the window. And then Mr. Burns is like, "I want him to see his comeuppance." And Smithers just sends him like a gift basket.
I am still confused by that.
All right, you gotta. Oh, because he wanted his job back, obviously.
True. All right,
It's a
what do
good
I do
episode.
next?
Exit.
Yay. Or rather, I should say, oh, I don't get to look at that mustache anymore.
So this sound gets really effing annoying when you play this late at night for hours and hours trying to
Shooting
decide where to
range?
go. Yeah, if you want it, you don't have your gun yet. You'll have to borrow hers,
Okay.
and you go practice, and she'll lend you her gun. She'll just click yes. She'll tell you can borrow hers. See, he'll say that.
Come on, let me have a crack at it. Use my ray gun, but it doesn't have the power of a blaster. Is this okay?
Yeah, this is good. We can see if the controls work. So you have to push a button to actually activate the gun. I can't remember which button that'll be. And then you just move around with the directional pad and then shoot with one of the other keys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright.
So, yeah, good luck. Oh, you figured that already. Okay, now you have to figure out the shoot button. There you go, you got it. You seem to be doing alright. Because there's going to be quite a bit of this. No, you're better in this than me. I forget Erik actually plays shooters more than I do. Oh, you missed one.
I missed two.
You missed two?
I missed two. Not too bad. Don't hit any civilians either. I did not hit a single civilian. Now let's have a look at the roots of your hair and check that you're not blonde.
I think she's a brunette. Or
well,
she's got black hair.
Well, I guess for 80s
She doesn't look
coloring.
blonde to me. Didn't look like a blonde who's dyed her hair red.
In fairness, for 80s coloring, that could be even a redhead. Okay,
Alright.
let's exit and look for Harry.
Yeah, she could actually be like a Mary Jane type, where they've made it kind of red when it's meant to actually be
Sorry,
orange.
is Harry in the engineering room?
Yeah, obviously.
Is that Bob Ross?
What, the painting in the back?
Yeah.
No, that's a girl, and that's actually going to be part of the plot later on. That's
Are you
going
sure
to be
that's a
plot
girl?
relevant.
I feel like I can see a mustache from here.
No,
In the shape of Bob Ross's.
no. it's
Okay.
not. She's just got kind of Bob Ross hair. She's got that sort of afro-y 80s hairstyle.
Of course. This is the engineering, blah blah blah, and doesn't look around at the moment. Awesome. Let's
You
steal
gotta
stuff.
ask, look, all that sort of thing. Oh yeah, you'll get your little robot area. Don't be a creep.
Yeah, I was going as soon as I saw Mika's face. I'm like,
Yeah.
look at
All
Mika's face. Or was it ask or look?
I think you were looking. Yeah, go to
Looking.
ask.
Ask about Harry.
There you go.
Who is Harry?
He's a wizard. With engineering.
Oh, how did I not see that coming? Every Junker investigator gets an analysis
One dad
bot.
joke for tonight.
What do we call the robots? Do I get a robot?
Yes, you do.
I get a robot.
He's kind of annoying, but you'll get him.
Yay.
He also helps you save. So
Possessions.
why are you looking at your own positions, man?
I have no idea.
Okay, you can exit now. I guess you won't be. You come back here later, I guess. Just go anywhere.
Detective's room.
This is kind of boring, but
This
as I told you, this game wants you to do everything that's available until you figure it out.
Monitor.
There's a fun thing in the computer room though that we can do if we have cheats in this game, but we won't cheat.
We're not. But I like cheating.
Or like in the computer room, you can type in names, and you have like a well, you can actually do it here. You have a phone on you, and you can call numbers, and one of the numbers you can call is Team Konami in this.
Seriously.
But you've got to have like a cheat thing up to do it.
What happens if you call Team Konami now?
What, like on this game?
Yeah.
I don't remember because I've only done it like when I've finished the game, I think.
Alright, so that's it. Let's exit. The only other option is to
So
look at
I'm
Mika's
laughing
face.
every couple minutes because Erik keeps on getting some texts. He's a popular boy tonight. Who's texting you, Erik? Is it your mum? Is it?
Oh, it's just something for
Does it
my
work?
business.
All right. Go to the computer lab, man.
Yay.
Well,
I'm
trying to figure what games other than this would be out on PC at the moment. We could maybe play Pong or Pac-Man or something.
Oh. Computer.
It's pretty ancient.
Yeah, that's really ancient. Area.
Man, if computers look like that for some reason in the future, that'd be so backward. But I guess this is what they thought that it was going to look like in like the 90s.
Some of them actually looked like that almost. Way back in the day.
Yeah. I mean, I've been in labs, like for audio and stuff, where they've had massive dial things like that in the back. Lots of buttons and stuff.
Harry was an orphan.
Yeah.
Sorry, which Harry were we talking about in
Harry
this?
Benson.
Harry Benson.
Engineer.
Are we sure we're not talking
he's
about
an engineer. Yeah, I know. I did that. He does not look like Harry Potter, surprisingly.
Really? Let's have a look.
I would compare him more to Ron Weasley, funnily enough, because he's a ginger like me.
He has no soul.
Hey.
Use Jordan. What?
Jordan is the computer device thing. You can look up people's names, create faces. That
Do
sort of
we
thing.
have to?
I wouldn't do it at this point.
Okay,
You don't
look.
Really need to.
Do I have to look at Mika's face?
Just leave this area, man.
Okay.
And maybe go back to Harry's office.
Let's go back to the engineering room. Should be back by now.
There he is.
Oh, good. Harry's back.
He looks like a
To
trucker.
meet you. You're Gillian Seed, right?
It's what happened after Harry Potter. He
Haven't we
became
met
a
somewhere
trucker.
Before?
No, I
Jeez,
don't
and
believe so.
lived to be over 100
Really?
years old.
I
not
guess
that
I
old.
must be
He's like in his
imagining
50s.
things.
Ron Weasley. Okay, actually, I
Well,
think
this
we're
guy
not.
is. That's what I meant. This guy.
Wait, are you sure that's not a picture of himself in his younger years on the
No,
wall?
it's a girl. You look at the wall. It'll
I
tell you.
can't see that as a girl.
Look at
from
the
here.
wall. Look at the wall. It'll tell you.
All right. I need to pause for a second so we can help make sure my computer doesn't run out of power.
So this is. So we're gonna call this part 1 of our Snatcher Let's Play. We'll catch you guys in part 2 next week. I'm Connor.
And I'm Erik.
And you can subscribe and like to our YouTube page where you'll see many of the episodes of Alternating with Erik and our Let's Plays.
Mm-hmm.
You can also listen to our show on Spotify, and we do have a Facebook page as well. What's our Facebook page?
Alternating with Erik.
And I have an Instagram. It is at Insert Connor here, where you can see our content there. So, yeah, catch you guys later.
See ya.